like I said, all right, there we go. We are live now. I'm gonna post the link over in the Discord, even though the Discord seems to be not currently functioning. Why is my Discord broken? That's weird. Maybe if I switch channels. There it goes. Okay. Boop. And we're gonna say boop boop. Starting late, but starting now. There we go. And then we're also gonna link this. What the? Hello, what the? Just kidding. What's up, Lightner? How are you? Is Monday? Oh, it is Monday. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I'm starting late today. Because reasons. I've had a lot going on. I thought it was Tuesday. Wishful thinking. I wish it was Tuesday as well, so this week can hurry up and be over. I've had a lot going on this week already, which is weird because it's Monday, but I guess that's how Mondays go sometimes, right? You know, it is what it is. I'm finna play Hades on my PS4. Dude, nice. How is Hades? I haven't gotten around to it yet. Mondays, am I right? Arlick, welcome to the stream. And yes, Mondays, bro. Mondays be Monday-ing, you know? But that's okay because the workday is over, which is nice. And we are about to sit together here and hopefully work our way through the remainder of this intervallo and get started on
Limbus Company.
That Kanto 7. And my stream deck is not working. I was supposed to change channels there, and my stream deck just straight up did not do what it was supposed to do. I can't play my PS5 right now, so that's why I'm not playing Black Myth Wukong. Has that been your main? Also, why can't you play your PS5? Someone else is using it, I assume. I hope that's the reason and not the potential alternative. Stream Deck. Let me see if a new version of Stream Deck's available. Because for some reason, my Stream Deck just straight up did not work just now. And that's weird to me. Because normally, it just works. I got it 2 days ago, and I played it for like 6 hours yesterday and beat Chapter 1. Are you taking a break from it then? Is that what I'm understanding? There was an update available for Stream Deck. Maybe that's why. I updated my OBS and not my Stream Deck, so I assume that's what happened. Let's see. That did the trick. There we go. We're back, boys. We are so back. Oh. That's not... Chichi Aurelia. Hello, welcome to the stream. Any full screen? Okay, well now it's... There it goes. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. It's fine, we're good, chat, we're good, we're good. It's fine, it is what it is. Hello, people. Hello, Spooter. Welcome to the stream. Beach Voriber. Silvano Matul. Hi, my name is Joshua. Hello. Is it Joshua? Josha? Hello, my name is Arya. Hello, Arya. Hello, Josha. Limbus Company. Exactly. Now you're getting it. When are we going to have an extraction come up that isn't related to the twinning threads? Is that going to be over soon? Time for Mirror Dungeon Monday? Not yet. We're still working our way through the main game. So in my mind, Mirror Dungeon Monday, I did work on some. I'm halfway to, is it Mirror Salt? Yeah, the Ring Favas student. Halfway to that, so that's pretty cool. A little bleed sinking moment. I think we just continue to work our way through the Murder on the Warp Express. I am Indonesian. Welcome from Indonesia. Next one will probably be House of Spiders, Middle Nurse Father Otis. See, now that one I might go for. Let's finish the intervallo. Indeed. Rabies. Rome Builder. Hello, welcome to the stream. The one and only Rabies. All right, just like we've been doing, we're going to go to support unit. We're going to grab our Mirror Salt. We're going to grab the Ring Mirror Salt for the additional 40%. However, he will not be deployed or used in any way, shape, or form. He's actually literally just going to sit here. I'm not even going to select him as a backup unit. Because we don't need it. It'll be just straight C9, or sorry, Kanto 9 IDs. Rabies on a stick. Indeed. The Rome Builder, yes. They drop by every once in a while. Other than Intervallo Bokgak soon. Which Intervallo will it be? 2-ish weeks? Mr. Salt becoming the team water boy. Indeed, indeed. Holy shit, is it the Red Rabies? Indeed it is, Spooter. Jesus died so you could live, my friend. If you truly submit and accept him into your heart, then your life will completely change. Defunct, welcome to the stream. I can appreciate the effort, my friend. What is your name? My name is Karos. Sorry, 4 or 6 weeks for Nocturnal Sweeping, Bokgak. Is Nocturnal Sweeping pretty good? Lumina, hello, welcome to the stream. Intervallo after Kanto 7. Interesting. So I have a couple of weeks to basically knock out Kanto 7 in order to be caught up for the Bokgak. Is what I'm understanding. Let's go down, up, down, down, up. Knock sweeping is pretty fun. Do we know about the next Otis yet? I'm curious. We getting 2442-56227 with knock sweeping? I understood essentially none of that. Almost completed Doom Eternal on max diff. Culty so far speedrunning this. Nice. All right, Lumina, we hear you. That's what's up, dude. I feel like Doom Eternal on max difficulty, you're just playing a Twitch shooter at that point. By the way, once you clear a Kanto, you can do the hard mode of the previous Intervallos for Lunacy. That is good to know. That is really good to know, actually. All right, we need to go teal, purple, teal. Yeah. Teal, purple, teal. There we go. We don't know it's Otis next, but it's very likely based on some stuff. Is that just based on previous IDs? Is there like a pattern they follow? Teaser is tomorrow? Ah, okay. Any tips for distorted Yan, Karos? Distorted Yan. Is that Library of Ruina? I don't even remember what I did now for that. That's been... Holy crap. Has that been over a year ago? Since I would have fought Yan? Or like right at a year ago? I know it's been a while. I'm trying to think. I can't even picture where I was in Library of Ruina at this point. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I know Yan is the... dressed in all white with like the gold chain accents or something. Some gold accents. I can picture exactly what they look like and what they do. Tell me which sounds better. Reaper Ballista, which loads a wide beam that just one-shots whole room, or the Ballista shooting, blowing, pierce explosives. Honestly, wiping the whole room might be better, but I didn't use ranged pages unless I literally had to. If the game didn't force me to, I avoided them. All right, we're going to go up, up, and then every other. Up, up, down, up, down, up, down. Ballista is a railgun? Is this Library of Ruina? Or not? We're talking about Doom? Oh, wait. Lumina and Spooter are on separate... Never mind. Spooter's talking about Library of Ruina. Lumina's talking about Doom. I don't know. I've never beaten a Doom game. I've only played... I have Doom and Doom Eternal on Steam, and I have Doom Eternal on my Switch 2. I got Doom Eternal on Switch 2 for like dirt cheap, realized that it didn't play well with the smaller thumbsticks on the Joy-Con, and then found it again on like an even better sale. No, that was on me, Lumina. Not your bad. That's my bad. I was misreading chat. What was I saying? Yeah. I have the original trilogy, 64, 2016, Eternal and Dark Ages. Wow. Legacy, welcome to the stream. So you're like big into Doom then, huh? Lightner. 16, yeah. Eternal and Dark Ages, best ones. Dark Ages is good? I feel like Dark Ages released to, like, middling success, no? Or it seemed like people didn't really care about it. It was cool until it dropped, and then I stopped hearing about it. Is that just me? The Doom 1 through 2 are really good as well if you like it. Well, it has a kick. It has a kick. I have not beat them all, though. I'm working on it sometimes. Yeah, I'm doing that right now with Death Stranding. I just bought an extension, not extension, an HDMI cable long enough to go from here into my living room so that I can play my PC games using this. In the living room. So last night, for the first time in a long freaking time, I played on a controller on the big screen, played a little bit of Death Stranding, a little bit of Forza Horizon, and then while I got in the shower, my wife just sat and drove around in Forza. It was pretty cool. Very neat experience being able to play my PC games on a big screen instead of like a monitor sitting in front of me. Another peak game. Death Stranding or Dark Ages? I've played Dark Ages a little bit, but I want to 100% the previous games first. Understandable. Leonius would relate heavily. I think Doom 2016, Leonius, who is a mod here that I'm sure you all have seen plenty of, he's played the crap out of it. I'll watch him play it sometimes, and it's like the man's mouse has to be going like just twitching from like position to position. It's ridiculous. If you had a free laptop, you could use Steam's shared streaming service. You launch the games on your main PC, but your Wi-Fi... I actually do that on my phone. Here, let me show you something. I'll take this thing, slap my phone on it, the M-Con, and I have played my Steam games from my bed like this. And it works surprisingly well. I've literally played Death Stranding like this before, and Forza. It's just on a huge screen, and then I also have a sound bar. We upgraded our whole living room setup. Y'all fuck with Horizon? I do. I feel like Forza Horizon 5 is sick. My favorite thing to do is just get in a really fast car and go on the Hot Wheels tracks. My inner child just loves it. There we go. So yeah, I can't get enough of it. Same thing with your TV and living rooms. If it offers Steam download, you can roll without HDMI cable. I don't think I can. I might be able to on an Apple TV I got for free, but I'm not super familiar with Apple TV. I would have done more research, but I literally got offered it for free and was like, sure, I'm not going to say no to an Apple TV. I've heard good things. I want to be able to sync my iPhone Delta stuff to the Apple TV, and I think I can start playing my Delta emulator games across devices without having to involve my phone every time. Well, you're right, but I meant the Horizon games. I was looking through my PS4 library. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn, and then Forbidden West. Okay. I've never played a moment of those games. I've heard good things. The closest I've gotten to Forza... I did it again. The closest I've gotten to Horizon Zero Dawn is the Lego games. Racing games are not my thing, but I've enjoyed Horizon's car customization. Understandable. If you're going car customization, Need for Speed's hard to beat. Back in the day, Need for Speed Underground, ooh. Ooh, buddy. Bro, Index E-Sang hits so much coins WTF. Yes, he does. Indeed, he does. Coins for days, baby. I mostly play Need for Speed, yep. Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. Bro, I thought you were talking about Forza, LMAO. I think I was, accidentally. I think I was talking about Forza without realizing it. Hey, we leveled up. Maximizer and Kevlin. Or remaxed it. I actually needed that because I synthesized some this morning, but I kind of waited till late in the morning. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play Need for Speed Heat right now. Good choice, good choice. Heat was interesting. I didn't really get behind it that much, but it was an interesting concept. I appreciated I appreciated it for what it attempted to do. I still don't have any level up tickets, do I? I've got 5. Okay. I could level up Mirror Assault. Still doesn't make him very useful. Are you just poise? Yes. And do you have all the backup units equipped? You don't need to. I do have mine equipped, but it's mostly just because if something goes like horrific and I start losing people, they'll help clean up things a lot faster. Support unit, we're going to go Mirror Assault, and we're going to grab the ring again. Or at least I thought we were. It looks like we're going to need to reset this. I just got a FaceTime audio call from work. Hello? I hope they don't actually need me. I'm like, and I've been off the clock for over an hour. Actually, yeah, I've been off the clock for actually almost 2 hours. Hold on, let me switch my Mirror Assault. All right. I'm going to give it till 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legacy, you always wait for my streams before eating? I'm honored. I'm honored that I am the entertainment while consuming food. Still not showing up. That's all right. We'll run it again. You should probably take off Otis and Greg from backup. It's better to start gaining skill slots than substitute in underleveled units. Oh, okay. I mean, good to know. I will definitely do that. Let's see. Mirror Assault, Mirror Assault, Mirror Assault. Not seeing the ring. That's, Ruh-roh. There we go. Thank you, Spooter. I'm going to assume this one's yours. Take off Otis. Take off Greg. Oh, my average level went up. I guess it only counts what you have deployed. Into that, at least. Also, if you have backup units and you use Lord Lu's defense, it should make Drifting Rio retreat. Not sure, though. Maybe that's a special interaction y'all keep telling me about. The wolf is here. Or horse. It's the other one of me that rides the wolf. Drifting Ryoshi's retreat is only when you use her defense, not Hong Lu's, I think. Oh. Oh. Is it specifically when he's out, I guess? Defense. Okay. Defense. If there are backup units, select one ally Heisho with the least HP percentage. It's got to be a Heisho, it looks like. If there are no backup units, apply 2 attack power up to one ally Heisho with the least HP. Hong Yan. Does Hong Yan count as Heisho? No, Lord Lu's defense triggers retreat. But Drifting Rio is supposed to register as a Heisho? Oh, okay. I'm tracking. I'm tracking. Check her passives. I would have liked to walk the Lord's path together. When another ally's skill hits an enemy after that attack, use Hey Back Off. When this unit activates an unopposed attack due to the Lord of Hong Yan Hong Lu's the Heisho Lord passive. Treat this unit as if it has Heisho Pack or Jia family trait keywords. Interesting. Okay. So it gets treated like both. Yes? Is that what I'm understanding? All right, we're gonna go down, 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 up, up, up. That's not great, but we'll take it. We'll make it work. Yeah, she's supposed to register as a Heisho, so I don't know why the thing doesn't trigger when you use Lord Lu's skill 3. Sounds like they owe me 300 lunacy, if you ask me. Need to swap those two and then go down up. Yep. Perfect. 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 What is it? Howdy, howdy. Big Ballin'. Hello, welcome to the stream. Big Ballin' 09. Aqua's Mudkip. We got a Mudkip fan in the chat. Hello, welcome to the stream. She doesn't count as Heisho for Lord Lu's stacking passive or Lord Lu's skill 3-2. Only in the one instance it says in her passive. Doesn't have tag ID T. Gloom Resonance Absolutes. You absolutely right. Alright, the P didn't work. We're gonna go down, up, 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 up. All the way across and then down. I don't think. Oh. Yeah, I think you're right, Aquas, in that it's pretty specific to a certain trigger rather than just having it. At least the music's been hitting on this here intervallo. Blah, 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 blah. Something caught my attention from the corner of my eye. From the corner of my eye after another round of brutal combat. Sorry, I've been working a full day. We were on the final car adjacent to the freight car when we discovered that odd box with the T-Core logo on it. Looks like I-Core to me, but okay.
그 대표라는 사람 허버트랬나? 다른 날개와 많은 연계를 하고
Herbert.
있다는 이야기를 했던 것
Herbert.
같아.
Herbert.
W4하고도
T사뿐이 아니라 날개들은 이리저리 협력을 주고받는 사이인 경우가 많소. 오히려 아직 그리 이름을 날리지 못한 우리 림버스 컴퍼니에게 이리 급하게 협력을 요청하는 것이 이례적인 일이라 보만.
뭐 W4도 이제 떨어질 만큼 떨어졌다는 거겠지. 부서져서 속이 드러나기 시작한 이 벽처럼. 아, 부서졌다고 하니까 생각난 건데 이 객실 자체도 엉망진창이긴 하다. 그치?
It's difficult for me to ignore how Rhodia hurriedly swerved to a different subject as though she'd made a mistake. Even the tone of her voice shifted like she was catching herself.
의체 부품 및 조각이 사방에 널려 있는 것을 보아 다수의 의체 해결사가 탑승했던 객실 칸으로 보인다.
Ah. I can't think about that right now. Let's first deal with the task at hand.
아까 T사의 원정을 왔다던 해결사 사무소가 이 사람들이었을지도 모르겠어요.
Why would she be switching the subject so quickly?
같은 모델의 의체가 많이 보이네요.
의체를 사용하는 해결사들만 고용하는 사무소도 있다고 본 것 같다네.
혹시 이분은
Uh-oh. We were walking through the bloody train car when we suddenly heard Sinclair's voice crack as though he saw something awful. Is it someone familiar?
이자는 분명 승강장에서 마주쳤었던.
우리에게 시비를 걸던 자군.
Oh, yeah. The one that had like a really bad attitude.
원정을 왔다 실패했다고 했었나? 이만한 숫자의 해결사들이었으니 진짜 원정이라고 말할 만도 하네.
부서진 팔만 한 다스가 넘을 것 같네만. 예비팔을 교체해.
Poor guy? Yeah, big time. Absolutely ripped apart. Makes sense. That would explain all those broken prosthetic arms and legs in this car.
그것은 아마
Yeah?
다른 피주머니에게 저항하던 중에 발생한 흔적일 것입니다. 관리자님. 전쟁 때도 비슷한 사례가 많았습니다. 의체는 언제든 교체가 가능하니 자금이 허락하는 한
Surely he's in sleep mode, right?
아끼거나 보호해가며 싸우지 않아도 된다는 마음가짐. 물론 그런 녀석들은 자기 몸을 제대로 보호하지 않아 일찍 전사하곤 했습니다.
Maybe so.
생각보다 다양하게 해석될 수 있군요. 두 의견을 모두 기억해두겠습니다.
좋은 자세군. 당신 같은 사원들은 꼭 끝까지 살아남곤 했지.
네, 뭐 다행이었겠군요.
Faust answered Otis in an uncharacteristically snappy manner. Signs of fatigue were creeping into her pensive expression. Rutrow, you alright, Faust? It was rare to see an actual expression from her. I was starting to get worried.
신체적으로는 문제가 없습니다만. 네, 고립된 바다 위에서 마구잡이로 그물을 던지는 것 같은 이 상황이 유쾌하진 않군요. 평소에는 열람한 정보에 간단한 추론만 곁들여서 명료한 결론을 내릴 수 있었으니까요.
Her voice was such a whisper for the second part of her sentence that even I could barely hear what she was saying.
아, 그건 알 것도 같네요. 새까맣고 고요한 호수 위에서 어떻게든 식량을 구하겠다고 그물을 던져도 막막하거든요. 대체 여기가 어디쯤인지, 이곳에서 무언가 잡히기는 하는 건지 갈피 자체를 못 잡으니까요.
나 또한 보이지 않는 묘혈에 누운 기분인 것은 매한가지요. 눈에 맺힌 상과 코끝의 혈양만으로는 나아갈 길을 알 수
They're all slowly starting to spiral back into their old ways. It seemed that Ishmael and Isang picked up on the first part of the first sentence. However, as they walked up to her,
파우스트 씨가 그런 말을 하는 건 처음 보는 것 같은데요.
However, as they walked up to her and shared a few... It seemed that Ishmael and Isang picked up on the first part of her sentence. However, as they walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation... This is what 30 minutes in a warp train do to a man? Yeah, it's doing it to me too. I'm like, huh?
아니, 정확히는 파우스트 씨가 오늘따라 평소랑 달라 보이는.
Uh-oh, they're on to her.
그건
It's not good.
아, 나쁘다는 건 아니에요. 오히려 조금 유해 보여서 좋네요.
그대에게서 본 적이 없던 모습이기에 퍽 신선하오.
그런가요?
Faust's reply was curt. She closed her eyes.
승강장에 있던 팜플렛에 의하면 이 열차는 객실용 12칸과 화물용 1칸으로 구성되어 있다고 한다. 현재 도달한 곳은 11번째 칸이므로 메피스토펠레스가 있을 13번째 칸을 제외하면 단 한 칸이 남는다. 높은 확률로 이 피주머니들을 만든 혈기를 마주할 것이다.
Old blood fiends, just beyond that door.
그래봐야 이것들 대빵이라는 거 아니야. 뭐 얼마나 다르겠어?
역으로 말해 그 많은 피주머니를 거느릴 수 있는 존재이기에 위험 수준을 높게 생각하는 것이 타당하다.
잘 알려진 정보는 아니지만 혈귀의 상대를 전문적으로 하는 해결사도 있다고 합니다. 혈귀 사냥꾼이라 불리는데
Hey, Cthulhu, welcome to the
정보가
stream.
사실이라면 전문가가 따로 있을 만큼 까다로운 존재일 테죠.
생각해보면 피주머니라는 것들은 맹목적으로 혈기를 따르는 일종의 군세라는 거잖아요.
사기 저하나 탈출을 걱정하지 않아도 되는 군대를 만들 수 있는 자. 전쟁이든 일상이든 그런 자는 언제나 보통 이상의 능력을 갖고 있지.
The sinners each exchange various opinions with one another, possible strategies, estimations of the blood fiend's strength, and all of a sudden,
다 집어치우시게! 이런 천인 공로의 상황을 만든 범인을 잡으러 가는 건 아니겠가? 지금 이 순간에도 그놈의 혈액을 휘발시키고 있을지도 모르잖아! 하든 그렇지 않든 반드시 본인의 손으로 그 자를 처단하겠네! 그러니 서두르세!
High leg. Don Quixote's sudden outburst immediately put a stop to the chatter. She's not wrong. Besides, dealing with Blood Fiend is the key to completing her contract. Excuse me. With that, I opened the door leading to the last car of this train.
나를 계속 고용해라. 홍원의 여러 협객 중 내가 별나게 보일 수 있겠지. 하지만 그 후엔 흑수들보다도 뛰어나다는 걸 알게 될 거다.
The one who lords.
너와 나의 목적이 이루어진 후다.
Oh, I am just in time? Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Should I bother leveling you up again? Level 49? I don't know. What level are you? 40. 40. 40. Boy, oh boy. All right, here we go.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할
Everyone
겁니다.
ready? This room.
다들 왜 그런 표정이지? 왕자에게 인사를 올리러 왔으면 최선을 다해서 웃어야지.
저자가 이 모든 일의 원흉이자 저희가 처리해야 할 혈귀인 듯하군요.
무릎을 꿇고 머리를 조아려 예의를 갖춰라.
No Gregor ID?
저기 누구길래 우리가
Nope.
그래야 하는데?
His passive for me is better even if I'm not using it right now.
한 번만 말해줘.
What's up, loser?
똑똑히 들어라. 내 이름은 카세티. 가족으로부터 도망친 제6권 소비자. 너희 위에 군림할 진정한 왕자이다.
열차에서 일어난 모든 사륙일 이놈이 벌인 짓인가?
왕자의 앞에서 무례하게도 질문이 많군.
It's dunk on confetti hours.
하지만 모처럼 배가 부른 상태니 넘어가 주지. 자, 보다시피
Cassetti's an old name, dude. You're so cooked.
근사한 식사를 위한 연회장.
Yeah, well, your feast ends now, buddy.
마음껏 만들고 먹어도 이 인간들은 끊임없이 찾아오지. 그럼 나는 그때마다 만찬을 즐길 뿐이다.
If that's true, Lightner, that's big.
가면을 쓰고 있어.
인사할 생각이라면 얼굴 정도는 제대로 보여주는 것이 기본적인 예의 아닌가?
He's the victim from Murder on the Orient Express. Of course.
이 가면 떼어지지 않아. 들 수 없어. 떼서는 안 돼.
Raven, hello, welcome to the stream. No way. Is that P. Cassetti from Project Sun? I don't know, but maybe.
얼굴을 숨기기로 했지.
Yes.
하지만 너희들의 피를 전부 마시고 나면 다시 원래대로 돌아올 거야. 그럼 그때는 가면을 벗을 수 있겠지.
내놈 안면에 바느질을 한
Dip-
자는
Depop?
누구지? 솜씨가 제법이군.
당연하지. 이 가면은 감히 이름을 입에 담기 황송한 이 발사님께서 직접 제작하셨습니다.
Whom I dare not even speak? Whose name I dare not even speak after speaking it. Interesting.
하지만 너무
Interesting.
아파. 아니야, 웃고 있어요. 열심히 웃고 있잖아요. 저는
Barber's a title? Oh, okay. That makes sense.
정신이 휘가닥해버린 놈이군.
That makes sense.
다 웃었냐? 그러면 이제 몇 대만 좀 맞아라.
Oh, here we go. About to kick his ass! Sorry.
난 너희
Is this guy on something? Yes, blood.
좋아.
Fun fact, that's actually a thing that really big athletes used to do. Probably still do, but they got caught doing it, and it was a really big scandal in sports, in professional sports for a while. Blood doping. You can actually get like an oxygenated high by drawing your own blood out of your body and then re-injecting it.
당해낼 수 있을 것 같냐?
Do not do that at home, by the way. It requires medical supervision and a medical professional. However, it is a thing that people do. There's a Chanel that beats up Cassetti daily until they get a girlfriend.
방심은 안 하겠지만.
Is that like a...
안에서부터 피주머니들은
Is that a flavor of cologne or something? Like women's perfume? Chanel that beats up Cassetti daily until they get a girlfriend?
몇 명이 방문했는지가 중요한 거
Year 2 reference?
기억하고 있어요.
Do what? Channel? Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense, huh?
아주
Heavy lack of blood by the looks of it? Yeah, he's wearing his own blood for sure.
왕국에서 물러날 마음은 조금도 없어. 이 왕좌에 가만히 앉아 있으면 피주머니들이 알아서 대령되지. 이런 나골이 또 있을 것 같아. 내가 이곳을 어떻게 만들었는데? 이걸 어버이들께서 보셨다면 얼마나 좋아하셨을까? 이 풍요로움을, 이
I'm ready just to kick your ass.
자유를.
Oh yeah, I beat this guy? Nice. Cassetti got blood all over him because he has no fucking table manners. Have fun with him? I plan to.
조금 의아하긴 하군요.
We're gonna kick his whole ass.
추측하건대 저 혈귀는 이 칸에서 거의 벗어나지 않는 것 같습니다만 그 영향은 열차의 모든 칸에 미치고 있을 정도로 강력할 뿐더러
가만히 앉아 있어도 피주머니가 대령된다는 건
잠깐!
Someone suddenly and frantically charged into this car. It was Sasha, the fixer we ran into in one of the earlier cars. Oh yeah, Cassetti shrinks into his throne at the sudden intrusion, terror apparent in his face.
자네는 설마
Ah, the enforcer,
저길 보고
I assume.
저자가 이 모든 사건의 원흉인 혈길세. 저자만 처치한다면 그대가 보호한 승객들 모두 이 열차를 무사히 탈출할 수 있을 거라네.
혈기. 만약
Gank on this
주인이가
pathetic
아닌 채로
prince.
이 성을 유지할 수 있는 혈기가 더 있다면
아, 정말 여기까지
예,
왔네. 날개에서 의뢰로 준 해결사는 좀 다르구나. 나도 옛날엔 열심히 싸웠는데 마지막까지 남아서.
무슨 소리를 하는 거야?
그랬더니 이 네 팔 중에 3개가 뽑혀 나갔더라고. 근데 이상하지? 팔이 하나밖에 안 남으니까 그때서야 이런 생각이 들었어.
Yeah, fair.
죽기 싫다. 라고. 그래서 빌었어. 살려주면.
피하세요, 돈키호테.
무엇이든 다 할 수 있다고!
Blood rapidly crystallized around Sasha like a suit of armor. She swung her greatsword at the sinners, striking them even before Faust's hurried shout had fully died away. Holy crap, okay. You can't die on a warp train. Is she stupid? Honestly, are we stupid? What do we expect to do? What do we expect to accomplish here?
그 망할 발들이 너무 시끄러운 거 몰라. 가족들이 날 찾으러 온 줄 알았다고.
죄송합니다, 카제트님.
Oh. Yeesh. Crystallized blood looks a little rough.
이쪽은 앞으로의 왕국을 위해 내가 밖으로
Excuse me.
처음으로 만든 권석. 나의 왕국을 가족을 함께 건설하고 있는
Sasha.
충실한 나의 종자이다.
말씀하신 대로 강한 놈들을 선별해서 이곳으로 보내려고 했습니다만 저희 칸의 인간들은 전부 형편없는 놈들 뿐이었기에
Meanwhile, Cassetti's family is 100% not looking for him, LMAO.
님에게로 보내주었습니다.
Well, he's been gone for a long time, presumably, whereas everything outside of this car, it's been a moment, right?
아니, 하지만 이것만
We hope our weird cousin never comes home.
그분의 피가 내 몸에 들어온 순간
And I oop.
다시 태어난 기분이었지.
권속은 뒤틀림이나 환상체가 만들어내는 하위 개체의 개념과 유사하군요. 정확한 정보도 없이 무작정 받아들였던 것은 그만큼 절박했기 때문이겠죠.
아마 권속이 되기 전에 나는 그랬겠지.
자네가 저 혈기의 하수인이라는 소리인가? 우리가 처음 보았을 때부터?
붉은 눈에 대해 물어볼 땐 얼마나 놀랐던지. 의심했어도 내 눈은 붉은 빛을 내는 의안일 뿐이라 의미는 없었겠지만.
그러면 자네가 보호하고 있던 그 승객들은
Cassetti's pretty easy. Yeah, we'll see.
숫자.
I'm curious about Sasha right now.
중요하다고. 행렬은 길수록 좋다.
Blood bags. Dozens of blood bags began shambling into the room from behind Sasha. A smaller one among them stood out to me. Oh! Ah, that's dark. I knew that the passengers were dead the moment we realized Sasha was a blood fiend. But I hope that we'd be spared this sight. Not the child, always the child. Damn.
알아. 언젠가 커서 해결사가 되고 싶어 했지. 그런데 해결사가 될 바엔 피주머니로 사는 게 나아. 해결사로 살아온 내가 보증할 수 있어.
Fourth child we've seen. Crayon still only survivor.
같은 꿈을 꾸면 결국 실망하거든. 일찍 죽던가. 그이 닥치라고 하지 않았는가?
You tell her. Tell him. Don Quixote did not give Sasha time to finish her sentence. She was already charging full speed at her with her lance drawn. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we freaking go. They're all half health. That helps. That does bode well for us. I'll send you back there. Go. IDK, 7th Kindred might be pretty impressive. We have no good frame of reference. Not tough, but annoying. 5th child, I forgot Pip. I'm no longer following. I'm lost. Yep. Yep. Now we're going to swap up. So let's go there. And there. But I think we might actually... To ensure a bit more of a kill, I'm kind of thinking maybe we go... Here. And here. And switch up you to going here. Because that feels like it makes more sense overall. Pip is not a child, right? He was working at the Pequod. To me, Pip didn't matter as much as the rest. He really got much less screen time. I'll be honest, I can't even remember what y'all are talking about.
왜 알아듣지 못하는지. 피주머니로서 우월해지는 것인데.
Where's that going? Oh, hey, it's Sasha. What's up? How you doing, Sash? You're gonna die. You're gonna die right now. I should have blocked. Oh, well. Pip is a guy in Ahab's tribulation, the Pequod. Landlord kid? I think he may have been on the Pequod not so legally. Yeah, I don't recall the names of these nearly as well as y'all do. Run it back. Whoa. What is that? Procuration. Okay, never mind. That's us stacking something. I'm dumb. We're still dominating, so I'm going to keep it rolling. We'll summon Dullahan in another turn or two, maybe. Bro, are you telling me you forgot Pip's sister, too? Anyone who isn't like a main big deal that I had a big reaction to, yes, I've probably forgotten about completely. Her name was Squeak. It's a pun. It doesn't get easier to remember than that. I don't remember who y'all are talking about. Pip was the one we saw the least of, but at least in Moby Dick, he is described as a young boy. Oh, okay, vaguely I remember that. I genuinely don't remember LMAO. I'm glad I'm not alone. Pip Squeak. That's the pun. I'm terrible with names, I hate to tell y'all. I'm just literally terrible with names. Yeah, I guess we're gonna unload on Sasha here. Go.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
이게 심장이 뭐하는지.
That's right, Sasha. You're doing more than the bleeding crystals thing. You're bleeding blood, baby.
허락도 없이 만들게 된 나의 첫 권속이 이런 덜 떨어진 놈이라니.
용서하십시오.
Father. Okay.
시워라. 그나마 일용할 피주머니를 챙겨왔으니 망정이지. 자식의 추태는
Okay.
어이가 거둬야
You can
하는
certainly
법.
try.
계속
With that, Cassetti reached out toward the pile of blood bags on the ground and... Oh, did he use them?
잊고 있던 그 흐름이야.
혈액을 걷어들인 것으로
I stared at that for so long and just didn't... An armor of hardened blood materialized over the Blood Fiend's body. His sheer aggression and hatred was palpable, enough to make our skin crawl. Ooh, God, that made my skin crawl. It appears that he has empowered himself by reaping their blood. Faust, without your access to Faust or whatever the hell, you're Captain Obvious, you know that?
아직 완전히 힘이
I could definitely see Mirasol pulling this off. That's a good-looking
이만하면
suit. That's pretty sick.
왕이 된 나의 행진에 어울릴만 하지. 그렇죠. 자, 어디 덤벼봐라. 왕을 해하려는 반역자 놈들아. 손을 떨지 않고
Come on, Cassetti.
할 수 있어.
Do your worst. Did someone already tell you Mirasol had the Cassetti ID? No, someone just mentioned it in chat. Also, props to Cassetti's voice actor. Yeah, for real. I really like Cassetti's design, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Legacy had already mentioned it just now. Or, well, someone other than Legacy. Maybe Legacy 2? I don't know. Curses. Curses! Yeah, well. It is what it is. I'm kind of neutral to spoilers now, unfortunately. I don't want to be, but I am, if that makes sense.
회풍
I was quoting Cassetti. Oh, that's not really a spoiler. Fair enough. I'm so glad they added unhinged voice acting to this wet noodle of a vampire. I mean, it's kind of fitting, no? It feels like it's right at home. Like it fits right in. And we are still dominating. We're still looking pretty good on health overall. I do believe we are good to go for now.
예측할 수 없게.
Keyword being for now. Unfocused accent. We got a bot, baby. We got a bot offering me some paid viewership. Wow. For me? You mean it? Oh my goodness. A bot. Zam. Morning from Philippines. Kairos. Kalina. Good morning in the Philippines. Welcome to the stream. It is still currently Monday evening where I'm at. I believe in the Philippines. Actually, it might actually be Sunday morning. Is it Sunday morning for you, Kalina? Raven, you aren't wrong. Anyways, next Kanto, Honglu's sister becomes a vampire. Oh, fun. Panic. He's panicking.
나는 진정한 왕으로 군림하는 것이다. 너무 아프지.
Why did he fully heal?
너무 기대되는군. 이 힘이 어디까지?
Oh no. Hold on. Looks like everyone got hit with bleed. And he's at plus 10 offense level for this turn. So we're going to go there. We're going to go here. Yeah, that attack fully heals him unless you dodge it. The first usage of it is unavoidable, pretty much. Lovely. Love that for us. Well, here goes nothing. Actually, wait. Ugh. Okay, good. That is a positive sign, potentially. So then we can go here. I'm kind of thinking we just block that. Nope. That's on hit. We need to outroll that. Neutral's fine. Go. Oh, yeah, Garrus, you should try to use Durante. Durante? What? La Mancha Land? Actually, it's Tuesday. Oh, you are a day ahead of us. Okay. Well, how's the future? How's Tuesday morning treating you so far? I'm hoping for a good Tuesday. I've got a meeting to go to that'll take me most of the day, so my workday is going to be slow. I don't really know how to feel about it, to be honest.
맛볼 시간.
Cool, you spoiler is Li Hang is Blood Fiend 2. Cthulhu, what's the little, it looks almost like, I assume it to be complex hiragana, but it could be wrong, that you're like ending your sentences with. I'm curious. It's pretty good? Hey, that's good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Oh, yeah, we got Furiosa. Let's get it. Let's freaking get it, bro! Activate! Hold on. We might be better off going here. Hopeless? My bad, damn. They're like cow emojis, but I don't remember what the symbols I used for them are. Ah, okay. Oh, I can read hiragana. Can you, Raven? I've been trying to study, but I haven't had time to. I hand wrote a bunch of them. Well, not a bunch. I hand wrote the entire basic alphabet. I'm at work right now, by the way. Still happy to be here, though. We're happy to have you here, Big Ballin'. And hopefully your workday is going pretty well. I wasted a lot of time constructing these. Now, it's not time wasted if you're using them. Holy crap, we're going to do 400 damage, I think, with this one Furioso. Almost 500 damage. Wow. Excuse me, that was insane. Nice. All right, Hong. Outroll him. Yep. That's not good. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Ugh. Gotta love Index ID. They're quite good. Furioso. Now, that one, Cthulhu, is hilarious. I really like that one. That's good. All right, now he's got Bloodthirst. What does that mean? Is there a way for me to cancel that out or something? I can barely hear over the sound of my PS4. Understandable. PS4s be taking off like a jet engine. Sadly, my Mirror Dungeon run had to end at floor 13. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that happens. Ego? I don't know that I can do much. 41,000 health is ridiculous. All right, here we go. Here we go. I have an idea. All right, so what we're going to do is switch up there. We're going to switch up there. We're going to switch up there as well. So that this will go here. Okay. We're going to send this here. All right. And that over to there. I'm going to have to hope that's enough, because if not, I don't really know what to do here. Gains a new pattern when stored blood reaches 0 for the first time. So he won't gain his health back. Or will he? All right. And we're about ready to send it. Let's see how it goes. Genuinely a little bit nervous about this one, I'm not going to lie. If he fully heals again, I might be stuck. We'll just have to wait and see. Yes, do all of the damage. I don't think we can, but if we could somehow get him to stagger here. There's a small chance we're safe. Oh, we're right there on the line. Come on. Do so much damage, please. Stagger his ass. Holy crap, we did it. Oh my god, we did it. Okay, so how long has it been Karo stuck to a boss in Limbus, though? How long has it been Karo stuck to a boss? I don't think I've been stuck on a boss once so far, because every time I've had to retry it, I've done it on the second try, correct? Or no? I might be wrong about that, to be clear. Dongbek? Okay, yeah, maybe. Win rate? Indeed. I think we're good. I think we just run that. Everyone has quite a bit of deep inhale. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're just going to go for it, I think. Everyone's got poise. We'll see how it stacks up. Get his ass. We're about to, I hope. Ass gotten? I was looking away to put my drink down. Okay, well, dong bake is literal bowl. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's refreshing to hear. That's the idea, buddy. Oh. Oh, okay. Good. You should feel pain. Old cassette tape. Welcome to W Core's Warp Train. The mental fatigue finally got to Gregor and Sinclair, and they collapsed to the ground. Oh! The strange environment of warp trains was proving to be a significant boost to the Blood Fiend's regenerative ability. The battle trudged on without an end in sight. At this point, we've already been fighting for much longer than we had at the K-Core border checkpoint, or at the basement of Wuthering Heights. The Sinners had grown so much stronger since then, but even they were reaching a breaking point. This is not good. Don Quixote continues to wildly pummel the Blood Fiend with her lance, breaking, stabbing, and crushing him every time a body part regenerated. Oh no.
너는 몰라. 200년 동안 썩은 뒤라고는 그 빌어먹게 끔찍한 아니야 떠올리기 싫어. 닥쳐 조용히 해. 아니야 잘 못했어요. 제발 한 모금만 주세요.
This is disturbing.
아무리 찔러봤자
이놈이 전부 짓이겨져 곤죽으로 바뀔 때까지 공격을 멈추지 않겠다.
But the Blood Fiend's regeneration is so powerful that he's recovering as fast as Don Quixote is destroying him. He's regenerating at an insanely fast rate. We can't. So, do we need to figure out what's causing the regeneration?
새로운 생명을 주고 이 연회를 베풀어 주었다. 그러니 너도 네 할 일을 해. 어버이의 은혜에 보답을 하란 말이다.
제가 어떻게?
이놈들의 약점을 찾아. 이놈이 내게 매달렸던 것처럼 저놈들이 우리에게 매달릴 수밖에 없는 이유를.
한 가지 지피는 것이 있다면.
Is she gonna go for me? Sasha began looking around wildly, surprised by Cassetti's sudden command.
저들이 저와 같은 위치 해결사들과 흡사한 전투 방식을 갖고 있다는 점이 있습니다.
What does that mean?
위치를 가진 자들이 팔다리 하나 둘쯤 교체하면 된다는 생각으로.
Okay, she's putting together they can be regenerated, perhaps?
저들도 자신의 목숨이 여러 개는 있다는데 경망스럽게 행동하더군요.
What was that last line?
없으니 싸움에만 집중하고 결국에는 이렇게 중요한 것을 쉽사리
I think she might have just figured us out, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. This is really not good. With one of her remaining arms, Sasha picked up from the ground the master key card Faust showed her in one of the previous cars.
막으세요, 돈키호테.
Does she think that's the answer?
당신께 바치겠습니다.
Oh boy. Don Quixote immediately leaped at the fixture, but one of her arms struck her away? Ishmael and Mirasol, who had been holding Cassetti down, were no match for his strength without Don Quixote's fury. The Blood Fiend threw them both to the side and grabbed the key card.
1등석 칸으로 갈 수 있는 열쇠입니다. 이것으로 더 많은 피주머니를 왕국의 번영을.
No. Cassetti examines the master keycard with clear interest. Oh god. Without that keycard, we'll be trapped inside this train for thousands of years until it reaches its destination. Oh god.
파우스트의 정보와 지식에 접근할 수 없던 지금의 저는
But
나름의 최선을 통해 오늘의 난관을 해치우고 있었다고 생각했습니다. 하지만 마스터 카드키가 저자에게 넘어간 지금으로서는 모든 것이 더욱 불확실해졌군요. 아마 그 원인을 따져본다면
Faust took a deep breath as if she was about to take a deep dive into the source of all this trouble.
지금껏 파우스트에게 너무 의지해왔던 탓일 테죠.
From what I can tell, Faust has always been operating based on information she received from Faust, so a situation like this, where she has to make decisions on her own, must be unfamiliar to her. But Faust is an exceptional sinner, with or without Faust. That's a weird sentence. I've been thinking the same thing about myself, actually. That I might have been relying too much on that perfect Faust. But even without Faust, you've still guided us masterfully after analyzing the information we brought you. Is this intervallo just a canto for Faust in disguise, perhaps? Maybe uncertainty itself doesn't always have to be a problem for us. Remember, thus the lack of plan itself becomes the plan. You said it yourself.
그렇군요. 저는 파우스트 중에서도 불확실성을 믿는 파우스트니까요. 마스터 카드키를 빼앗긴 것은 수많은 불확실성 중 단 하나일 뿐. 확실한 건 저자나 우리 둘 다 절박하다는 것이죠. 그렇다면 협상을 하는 수밖에요.
보아하니 저놈은 회복시키는 능력이 있는 듯한데.
Is he? He just said Dante.
지금부터는 한 놈도 회복시키지 마. 알겠냐? 이 열쇠가 산산조각 나는 꼴을 보고 싶지 않다면.
쌀이 협상이라니 어째 그런 그것은 악인가의 타협 아닌가?
Obviously, we're not gonna, yeah? I didn't have the time to regenerate Don Quixote's severe injuries just yet, and the rest of the sinners were already unconscious. The only sinner who could still move and talk was Faust, whom I just rewound the clock for. Yeah, let's do that.
그럼 카세트, 장소를 이동하는 것은 어떻겠습니까? 저와 단테 씨만이 가겠습니다. 그곳에서는 당신을 공격하지 않겠다는 의사를 확실히 하죠.
There's no doubt in my mind that Cassetti must also be exhausted by the unending barrage of attacks from Don Quixote and the sinners. So, Faust's suggestion that we move this conversation to a different place without the sinners must have sounded pretty sweet to him.
아무도 없는 곳으로?
네, 당신도 알다시피 이 앞칸에는 화물칸이 있습니다. 그곳에서 서로의 원하는 바를 이야기해보죠.
What is she up to?
보아하니까 저 시계놈이.
Wait a minute. Is Virgilius in the freight car with... No.
니놈은 그 종이고.
Charon and Virgilius, did they even go with us? Charon would have had to. There's something about Mephistopheles being in the freight car that she wants him to go to.
좋아. 왕끼리 대화해야지.
관리자
We'll be back in a minute, Don Quixote. Thus we left the incapacitated sinners and Don Quixote, who watched on with hollow, despondent eyes as we walked away. We carefully made our way into the freight car. So Faust, why are we doing this in the freight car again?
저는 처음으로 도박이란 것을 해보려고 합니다.
Oh, she's Gamba! She's gambing! Let's go! With that, the door closed shut behind us. Oh boy. Oh boy.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가? 하지만 아직 기약은 없구려.
The negotiation.
여전히 난
Here we go.
아무것도 인가.
So this passageway leads straight into Mephistopheles?
그래, 처음부터 이게 문제였어. 이 개망할 버스가.
Don't talk about Mephistopheles like that. Rude.
화물칸이 이 버스로 가득 차지만 않았어도 이렇게 일찍 퍼레이드를 열 계획도 관석을 만들 계획도 없었는데.
단테,
Hmm.
연결된 것 같습니다.
Connection? The suddenness of her statement briefly knocked me off my train of thought, Mephistopheles. I looked at her and cocked my head in confusion, and she replied with an even quieter whisper without looking away from the blood fiend.
메피스토펠레스에 탑승한 것으로 파우스트와의 연결이.
Oh! Is Faust somewhere on the train then? Did you know that this would work? No, she did not. That's why this was a gamble. Yeah.
아까도 말했다시피 도박이었습니다. 확률 자체도 계산하기 어려운
That it's aboard the
불확실한 저의 가정이었죠.
that Faust is aboard the
실제로
train?
성공해 보니 로자 씨가 왜 도박을 좋아하는지 조금은 알 것 같네요.
Yeah, I bet. A faint smile momentarily appears on Faust's lips as she jests, then fades away.
연결이 되었으니 워프 열차에 들어가면 파우스트와 단절된다는 중요한 정보를 누락한 것에 대해 게젤 샤프트 관리직 파우스트들에게 즉시 항의를 하고 싶습니다만 제가 이 상황에 대한 타개법을 찾는 것이 우선이겠네요. 다분히 의도적인 누락이라고 저는 생각하지만 아니길 바랍니다.
Faust gently advanced toward the blood fiend.
협상에 대한 이야기를 하시죠. 어떻게 하면 그 마스터 카드 키를 돌려주실 거죠?
원래 같았으면 니놈들을 피주머니로 만든 후에 남김없이 마시려고 했지만
What's your point?
보통의 인간들이랑 다르군.
Because we already knew that.
나는 이 왕국이 들키지 않고 조용히 아주 오랫동안 유지되길 원한다. 그리고
Yeah, he sounds completely
너희들은
off his
이곳을
rocker.
나가는 것이 목표지. 안 그래? 카드 키를 받고 너희가 있던 이 1등석으로 돌아가면 우리는 이곳에서 아무 일 없던 것처럼 지낼 거야. 열차가 도착하면 너희는 내려 각자가 있을 곳으로 돌아가는 거야. 어때?
How about no?
아무 일 없었던 것처럼.
Faust, what about the job we were contracted to do in the first place?
기억과 흔적까지 통째로 사라질 저희는 의뢰의 성패 여부를 넘길 방법조차 없습니다. 저 혈기를 해치울 수 있다면 적어도 사건이 해결되었다고 W사에게 통보받을 수 있겠지만 이렇게 되면 저희는 단순한 힌트도 제공하지 못할 것이고 의뢰는 실패로 돌아가겠죠. 하지만 그보다 당신과 수감자들의 정신적 안정을 확보하는 것이 더 중요합니다.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Good thing Faust can provide passive SP. It's not like we've always been successful, so that was something I could live with, but... I remember the look on Don Quixote's face whenever we would come across these inevitable forms of injustice. Faust does not reply. Yet the lack of reply was a reply all on its own. Innocent lives will be lost, but we cannot prioritize their lives over our safety. That must be Faust's and the company's policy, and yet... What has happened? Holy shit! Dude, you gotta... Kudos, but chill. I thought her wounds were too severe for her to even crawl, let alone walk, but with sheer will, she pushed herself through the pain to reach the freight car. Holy crap.
비겁하고 악독한 차를 아무 일도 없다는 듯이 보내줄 순 없네.
저놈이 또
Oh, he's quaking in his boots, buddy.
그럼 이 열차에 계속 갇혀 있겠다는 거냐? 나는 알고 있어. 내가 이 열쇠를 부수기만 하면 너희는 억겁의 시간 동안 이곳에 살아.
상관없다. 악인의 만행을 못 본 채하고 앞으로 향하는 이곳에서 놈을 계속해서 처벌할 것이니.
Eons of penance upon thee. What a that goes hard. Faust and I grabbed Don Quixote. She'd normally be strong enough to wriggle free of our grips, but she'd already pushed herself beyond her limits merely by walking here.
파우스트군, 이거 놓으시게. 나리도 이러면 안 되는 것이오.
Don Quixote, letting him destroy that key means that you'll be condemning the sinners to thousands of years of torment.
본인이 잡지에서 보았던 재밌는 이야기라도 잔뜩 해주겠다네. 다 같이 노력하면 아무리 긴 세월이어도 견딜 수 있지 않겠는가?
그것으로 해결되지 않으리란 건 돈키호테 씨도 알고 있다고 생각합니다.
Yeah.
그러면 다른 방법이 있지 않겠는가? 파우스트 군도 관리자 나리도 똑똑한 사람들이지 않을까? 저 악한 자도 벌하고 수감자들도 괜찮을 수 있는 방법은 정녕 없는 겐가?
I think that's what they were working on, Don Quixote. Her struggle begins to wane, but this was no acceptance. This was dejection. Wait, Don Quixote, no! In the commotion, we failed to notice that the blood fiend had been quietly advancing at us. We let Don Quixote go at the last second. Oh no. A second too late. Oh no.
허가 없이 한 번 더 만드는 것을
Oh no.
용서하소서. 지금부터 네가 나의 두 번째 권속이 되는 거다.
What?
설마 이런 식으로 해결이 될 거라고 생각하진 않았는데.
Solution? Faust, what do you mean the solution? Yeah.
이전에도 보았지만 다시 한번 열람한 정보에 의하면 단테, 제 뒤에서 벗어나지 마세요.
What? Okay.
그리고 지금부터 일어나는 일은 절대 다른 수감.
Don Quixote levitates slightly into the air, the strings on her shoes unraveling as they slip off her feet on their own. She looks on with bewilderment as her running shoes fall to the floor. And I've always had this question swirling at the unfocused backstage of my mind. Why are you always so protective of those running shoes, Don Quixote?
운동화? 아, 우리 로신한테를 말하는 것인가?
Oh, she's mentioned these before. Yeah, those.
본인은 수많은 모험을 이 로신한테와 함께 해왔네. 슬플 때나 기쁠 때는 물론이고 어떤 고난이 닥쳐와도 언제부터인가 내 곁을 떠나지 않고 지켜주었던 벗이지.
Wow. She doesn't know when she got them?
자, 관리자 나리도 로신한테에게 인사하시게.
Interesting. So these aren't like Nikes. These are like
들어가지 말고 어서.
the never-ending shoe. The eternal shoes. Looks stinky. Small girls torturing TikTok with stinky.
냄새 고문시키고 있어.
Charon with the great
로신한테는 냄새 나지 않네.
why use lot word when few word do trick.
고개는 이래도 엄청나게 깨끗한. 그리고 본인도 꼬맹이 아니.
대피.
Don Quixote, don't tell me you go to sleep wearing those running shoes. I mean, Rocinante.
로신한테 안부까지 신경 써주다니 그거 참 친절하군.
I didn't mention that this question was inspired by numerous eyewitness reports from other sinners who saw her wandering the halls in her pajamas and wearing Rocinante.
잘 때는 물론이고 본인은 어느 상황이든 간에 로신한테와 떨어질 수 없는 사이일세.
Oh.
필요할 때만 찾는 사이가 아닌 모든 순간에도
Weird.
함께라는 뜻이지.
Now that I think about it, every single identity of Don Quixote wears that pair of running shoes. Rocinante. Have you ever taken them off?
소리요? 로신한테를 떼어낸다는 것인가? 관리자 나리도 엉뚱한 소리를 다 하는군.
She looks at me with puzzled eyes as though taking those pair of running shoes off was somehow an inconceivable idea. There was something much more than just her favorite pair of running shoes. Her attitude about it was totally detached from common sense, too. But she didn't notice anything strange about herself. Okay. What does Rocinante mean to Don Quixote? What even is that thing? Gung. An overwhelmingly powerful pressure suddenly explodes, radiating in all directions. As the metallic stench of blood suffocates the bus, filling every corner of it with its sickening horror. Then, darkness. What is happening? In all-absorbing darkness, voices are only light. What is happening? Because of her shoes getting taken off? I do think I saw a faint shimmering. It was red, and she wore a long fur adornment of sorts. And through the shimmering I think I saw red eyes. I know that voice, but I also don't. I've never heard it in such a low, imposing tone before. It speaks toward the lesser being. Oh, shit! The blood fiend shriveled and kneeling, trembling. Pathetic. Lesser being is nuts. Crimson droplets of blood slowly rise from the blood fiend's mouth before congealing and sealing his mouth shut.
피를 거스르는 폐륜의 제약을 저지른 채로 내 눈앞에 서 있는 것부터 용납되지 않는 굳어지고 다시 녹아내려라.
Holy shit. His form curdling and crumbling, then dripping to the ground. He melts rapidly yet ponderously like that ice cream Don Quixote loves so much, puddling on the floor, heated under the searing sun. What just happened? Don Quixote turned to look at me, who was still on the ground after being thrown by the shockwave. And with a cryptic look of pity, she uttered something.
그래, 그대가 그 약속의 시계인가?
You know me, something I couldn't quite understand. What? Rocinante. I carefully reached out, grabbed her shoes, and slipped them onto her bare feet one by one. Simp! Beta! Beta male simp! She gasped, stumbled, and slumped to the ground. I'm not gonna lie. As an ore farming moment, that was super cool, that was super hype, and really random and kind of weird. I'm here for it. As a literary device, that was the laziest Deus Ex Machina I've ever witnessed. I think they wrote themselves into a corner and then was just like, yeah, she mentioned her shoes that one time. What happens if she takes those off for the first time ever? Oh, I know, she freaks out. Tween Elson, hello, welcome to the stream. I Love Jesus, welcome back to the stream. Hello, hello. I think I saw someone else chat for the first time as well. Adorable Centurion, welcome to the stream. Did I catch all the first timers? Paxi Dax, hello, welcome to the stream. I think I don't recognize your ID, your username either. Quixote has been a blood fiend the whole time. You know what? I think you're onto something. I get where you're coming from, but that has been planned for a while. It didn't seem like it. People have been theorizing Dom was a blood fiend since the game came out. Why? What gave them that impression? This is sick. This is such a sick screenshot. And terrifying as well. Sometime later. You don't want to know, bud. Oh, wait. I went to check chat and left it on auto. Just gotta lock in, twin. Her ego, her ego, her ego, her ego. Their impaled bodies on the background. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. La Sangre de Sancho, literally the blood of Sancho, is a great hard blood lance. Got it. Okay. Can we agree that it still seems a little bit lazy? The way it was executed. The way it was executed. No? I only mean in the sense that it was a Deus Ex Machina. Like, we were in a very certain place of defeat. You'll get more context, though, that'll help. Old Meme, hello, welcome to the stream. What? I wasn't paying attention to the conversation. Fair enough. Well, it's just a setup for the canto. Oh, okay. After all, when they, including Faust and Don Quixote, all came back to life after I rewound the clock, I knew the sinners would all be shocked and confused. Okay, yeah. All that remained was the destroyed door to the freight car and the disgusting obliterated remains of what was once Cassetti. Jesus.
관리자님의 조치는 적절하다.
그랬지.
Well, good work, everyone.
하지만 여기서 대부분이라 함은 셋을 제외한 인원으로 설명을 요구한다면 그 인원에게 물어보는 것이 정확할 것이다.
뭐라? 그 셋이 누군데?
파우스트.
Post.
관리자님.
Don Quixote.
그리고 아직 의식을 되찾지 못한 돈 키호테다.
Yeah?
뭐야, 그런 거예요?
Oh, you were spot on, huh? When did you even have time to notice that? Oh boy.
의식이 꺼지기 바로 직전 발걸음과 목소리를 통해 파악하였습니다.
어떻게 된 거냐 그래서?
Sheesh.
쟤는 또 왜 안 깨어나는 건데?
Mirasalt's very Dr. Stone coded, if you know what I mean.
지장이 없으니 곧 정신을 차리실 겁니다.
I remember everything, of course. Don Quixote's sudden transformation, how she practically erased the Blood Fiend and his kindred from the world without even moving a finger. Yeah, that shit was kind of crazy.
그리고 지금부터 일어나는 일은 절대 다른 수가
Oh, I guess she's... Don Quixote was unconscious that Faust was answering every question with silence. It was only natural that everyone would turn to me for some answers. That's, you know. Wait, that reminds me. Where's the key card?
지금은 녹아내려버린 그럴듯한 꼴이 되었지.
그러면 그제가 들고 있었다던 카드 키는
That shit went... It went flying, I bet.
반액체 상태가 되었다. 이자의 손가락 뼈와 같이 섞여 있군. 가운데 손가락인 듯하다.
Wait. Oh.
다들 침착하세요. 침착해.
This is the Don Quixote music, if I've ever heard it.
담배를 더 챙겨왔어야 했는데.
그 힘으로 열어봐도 되지 않냐?
마스터 카드 키가 없어도 상황을 해결할 수 있습니다.
That's true. You just wait it out, right?
어떻게?
여러분에게 해결 방법을 완전히 이해시키기 위해 약 5시간 정도가 소요될 것으로 예상됩니다. 그러니 요약해서 말씀드리죠.
이거 다시 재수 없어졌네.
Welcome back,
메피스토
Faust.
팰리스의 뒷문을 이용하면 됩니다.
Wait, what? The steely confidence in her declaration was more than enough to win us all over. So we head to the corridor past the back door. Don Quixote swung over one of our shoulders. How do you use the back door? And arrived at our destination. Okay.
무슨 일을 겪고 온 것이냐고
What?
물어볼 수밖에 없는 몰골이군.
후두둑, 후두둑.
Grains of sand and seashell-like things fell with every step the sinners took. How?
설명은 뒷사람 해줄 거야.
그게 어떻게 된 것이냐 하면 입안이 꺼끌거리는구려.
Why sand? Some time ago, Faust explained the gist of this plan as we made our way to the back door.
간단히 말하면 열차가 아닌 공간에서 시간을 보내는 것입니다.
Okay.
A사 표준 시간으로 단 10초. 그 정도의 시간만 기존 차원에서 보낸다면 자연히 이 열차는 도착해 있을 테니까.
Is it like right where the back door opens? Like in the threshold of the back door? Okay. Does she just know that right there?
문이 이렇게나 많고 많은데 망설이지도 않고 그렇게 덥석 열어도 되는 거야?
네. 이 문이 맞습니다.
Faust knows all.
안전은 보장하죠.
아니 이 문을 열면 뭐가 있는지 정도라도 알려줘야지.
굿해요. 그 이상의 정보까진 확인하지 않았습니다.
Oh, okay.
예상치 못한 걸 마주하게 되는 경험도 훗날을 위해 필요할 테니까요.
뭐? 야, 그럼
Faust did not wait for Heathcliff to finish the sentence before jerking the door wide open.
지금입니다. 모두 이 안으로.
Okay. With Faust's stern command, we quickly walked into a building that looked like a derelict, abandoned hospital of sorts.
모래폭풍 수준이네요.
What? He jerked it wide open, Raven. He jerked it. She jerked it hard and wide open.
눈이 안 떠져요. 입에 모래가 천장도 멀쩡히 달려있는데.
Excuse me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sinners blurted out a series of colorful complaints trying to cover themselves in the blasting sandstorm. But Faust continued to count in that same indifferent rhythm before dragging us out of there just as urgently as she had ushered us in. We managed to return safe and sound to the interiors of the warp train as it arrived at the P-Core platforms. Okay, so it literally just went to a different dimension for a little while. Excuse me, as train was still getting cleaned up, that is, and with our bodies completely covered in sand.
이대로 도착 못하는 줄 알았어요. 멀쩡한 승객이잖아. 어떻게?
We were so happy to be done with this whole ordeal that even the W-Corps cleanup agents in the middle of a cleanup mission, looked downright hospitable.
저희는 귀사의 의뢰를 받고 워프 열차에 탑승.
Yeah.
림버스 컴퍼니 소속
Yeah, that sounds about right.
직원입니다.
Cthulhu, big. I think you're onto something.
팀장님이 사전에 고지했던 그분들이시군요. 정말로 기억을 갖고 있네요. 그러고 보니 저기 있는 수면용 포드에 직원분이 자고 계세요. 아, 그거 듣기만 해봤는데 한번 확인해 보죠.
We walked over to the hidden compartment behind the chair that the cleanup agent crawled into. Inside it was...
아무도 없는데요.
Oh.
응? 여기가 아니었나?
Yeah, wasn't it like a pod, like a secret employee-only pod?
여기에 들어갔던 사람이 없다는 것은
Uh-oh.
역시 멀쩡할 리가 없나? 뭔가 잘못 보신 게 아닐까요?
No. No, we're not. I
피곤해서
doubt
잘못
that.
본 모양이네요. 그럼 저희는 이만 나가보겠습니다.
Faust cut the conversation short before the other sinners began asking too many questions. She knows something they don't. It's got to be it. Now that I became intimately familiar... Now that I became intimately familiar with the meaning of that gesture, I followed her outside without another word.
오늘따라 올해도 파자더만 이제 왔겠냐?
알겠다. 자세한 상황은 버스로 이동 중에 듣도록 하지.
네. W사의 관련 보고를 송부하는 것은 ACCA를 통해
Virgilius was already there when we arrived, discussing the events aboard the train with Faust. He looked oddly apprehensive.
나는 카론을 데리고 메피스토 팰레스의 결속 해제를 지켜보도록 하지.
We still don't know what happened to him, Cthulhu?
관리자가
That's insane.
당신한테 할 말이 많아 보이는 분침을 하고 있는 것 같거든. 자리를 비켜주겠다.
I was finally able to ask Faust once Virgilius left. Why did you do that? Faust's body was quite literally blasted to pieces from the sheer explosive pressure that filled the room the moment Don Quixote's shoes came off. What a strange sentence, out of context, and otherwise, frankly, it was as tough as she knew. It was as though, not tough, it was as though she knew that it was going to happen. So Faust knew that was going to happen?
죽는다는 것을 거의 알고 있었음에도 시계를 돌리게 만든 것은 죄송하게 생각하고 있습니다.
No, I'm not blaming you for that. I just want to know how long you've known that. Hesus Rhesus, welcome to the stream. Indeed she does. Don Quixote is...
그것이라면 ACB가 결성될 때부터
Oh, okay.
있었습니다.
Since way back then, huh?
베르길리우스도 같습니다.
Excuse me, of course.
관리자에게 적절한 때의 정보를 개방하라는 ACA 상부의 지침이 있었을 뿐입니다.
And that appropriate moment was back there?
제 개인의
I mean,
판단은
clearly. Yeah.
파우스트를 포함한
Leonius, if you know anything about the literary story of Faust, you'll excuse her coincidental knowledge of everything. Yeah, it is feeling a bit Deus Ex Machina-y. I've already talked about that, or mentioned that earlier. Also, Leonie spoke to the stream, but yeah, I guess I just don't know enough about Faust. I don't know. To someone that doesn't know enough about Faust, that does sound like an excuse. I don't know. Another finger curls on the monkey's paw. Can we have Ricardo back instead of the Blood Fiends? I'd rather have to fight him. No, you don't. No, you don't. Trust. 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 Trust me. Trust. Just trust me. Anyway. Gotta blow my nose.
알수 없겠으나 돌아왔구려.
We've returned to one of the warp platforms in our own dimension. We've returned to our daily lives of speculating about what's in our next path, and the usual Faust reconnected to Faust has returned.
그렇습니다.
This archetype exists everywhere? Hold up. Let me put my glasses back on before I blow my nose. Faust sells his soul to the demon. Oh wait, the story of Dr. Faust sold his soul to a demon named Mephistopheles for infinite knowledge. The price is that if Faust ever reaches contentment or satisfaction, his soul gets devoured. Faust sells his soul to the demon Mephistopheles for infinite knowledge. Same wavelength. Yep. This archetype exists everywhere, like Dr. Stein and Soul Eater, or Dr. Riddles and Zatch Bell. Zatch Bell. Why does that sound so familiar? Is that an anime? Or literally Faust in GG? In GG, friend. Cthulhu and Leonis on the same wavelength. Let me blow my nose real quick. Guilty Gear? Oh, it's another game I've never played. Well, I was unmuted that whole time. Sorry. Anyway, Faust quietly affirms these sayings, rather nebulous question. Zatch Bell will instantly be recognizable. It's also my fave manga of all time. I'm gonna look up Zatch Bell. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel like I used to watch this back in the day. This was one of my, I feel like it was one of my first anime I've ever watched. Yep. Yeah, the kid with the lines down his face. Was he a puppet or something? And the dude, the guy with the brown hair, used the book to control Zatch? Am I remembering that correctly? About a young Mamoto demon child named Zatch Bell who was sent to Earth. Oh, that's why I didn't watch much of it. My mom probably found out it was that he was a demon child. I was very sheltered. I'm surprised I even got allowed to watch anime. I was not allowed to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yeah. Zatch Bell, I already read that, sorry. Your fave manga of all time. Do you have physical copies of it? Or did you just read it and then you were sold on it? From like day dot?
언젠가 다시 만날 수도 있겠어?
Probably not, bud. He was not a puppet, that's just what he looked like. Yeah, but he was controlled by the spellbook, yes? I feel like I remember the dude reading from the spellbook to, like, do things. Riz saying, definitely. She shot a puzzled look at saying.
나름대로 꽤 유쾌한 만남이지 않았는가?
Pleasant encounter. I watched some of it as a kid, but then recently I decided to actually read it, and it turns out that it is incredible. I'm assuming you just found it online then, yes? Horse guy? Horse saying? Like, my assumption, Leonis, is that you do not have the entire series physically. You read it digitally. Yes? I don't feel like I've ever seen Zatch Bell at your place, like the manga. It's supposed to be, like, super recent. Do you suppose I'll ever meet her again? He's saying mused ambiguously before leaving us. Illegally online, yes, as you do. As one does. Phew. The incident of the warp train was such a chaotic mess that it felt shorter than it really was, but it was also an opportunity to learn so much. But it was too soon to start racking our brains about what kind of nonsense trial we were about to face in Picor, so I decided to enjoy this momentary peace. Oh, look who's awake. The blood fiend herself. Holy hell. And none of the Fausts in Gesellschafts understood what he was getting at? What? I'm not even sure I'm not sure what you're getting at. What did? Chiquita, you missed out big time on one crazy adventure. The sinners look at Don Quixote's bewildered awakening, grinning. There's no way to know what we'll be facing here at District 16, where Picor was located, but we got this, right? The same faith I saw in the Faust, who believes in uncertainty, rises within me too. I looked up to Faust. Only to see that Faust was looking at me as well. She nodded to me with her usual, barely noticeable smile, and I gave her a light nod back in return. Time to go find ourselves another golden bow. Bow. Bow, 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 Whoa. Our Faust is reconnected to Faust, trademarked. And she still didn't understand what Isang was saying. Great intervallo to go into Kanto 7, indeed. Indeed. Kanto 7, the dream ending. We did the 260 EX cleared somehow. I don't really know how I did that, but cool. Clear 736 to unlock the hard difficulty. Our Faust is now reconnected to Faust Chord. Do y'all actually know what any of this means? Or do we find out later? If you have Mount Faust, you learn more about Faust. What? What means what? Only 5 minutes, so might as well do a Lux. That's kind of what I was thinking. Both. She's the annoying one proselytizing on main about the prescripts. Does Index Faust use the index or... Oh, okay. Faust converse with Faust's in Gesellschaft? I have no idea what that means, Spooter. You're losing me on that one. Mount Faust tells you more about Faust's secrets. Interesting. I guess we'll do this one, yeah? Boom, boom, da. Boom, 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 da. Boom, boom, da. Boom, 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 da. Boom, boom, da. Gesellschaft is the Faust Discord server. Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't have known that. Or at least I don't think. I guess we don't know a lot of it for certain, but the fandom agreed she was in a Discord server of Faust's well before this intervallo. Oh, okay. Multicrack Faust Uptie story also talks about it. Interesting. Also, look at the English voice acting cast for Zatch Bell. It is absolutely stacked. All right. Zatch Bell English cast. Zatch Bell, TV series. I'm currently loading the IMDb page. Let's see. Okay, English version. English version. English version. Steve Blum? Oh, you already sold me, bro. They got Steve Blum. Debbie Derryberry? She's still working today. Holy crap, Sons of Sparta. Wow. Jimmy Neutron, Toy Story. My God. Jason Spizak. Young Justice. I've probably heard a lot of his voice in that. A Mega Man show. Arcane. I definitely heard him in Arcane. Did he play... He looks like he'd be the voice of, I can't remember the guy's name, but the one that wears the cloak and has, like, the whole, like, back and forth deal with, what's his name? Oh, what am I trying to say right now? Has the back and forth with Jace. I can think of Jace, but not the other guy. Victor. He looks like he would voice Victor. Let's see. Dave Wittenberg, who was in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, whatever that is. Cowboy Bebop, the movie. Okay, that's kind of a big deal. He's in Spider-Man 2, Naruto X Boruto. Holy balls, dude. Colleen Shaughnessy, who was in all 3 Sonic the Hedgehog movies. And the last, a Naruto movie. Okay. Crispin Freeman. Overwatch, Resident Evil, another Final Fantasy VII Advent Children alum. And then, I mean, Steve Blum. What are we even talking about? If you don't know Steve Blum, you heard his voice. If you grew up... I mean, in the last 15 years and have seen any piece of animation, you know Steve Blum's voice. Might not know his name, but you've definitely heard his voice. Jimmy Neutron, Kakashi, and Invader Zim. Oh, wow. Okay. So, just out here doing the damn thing when it comes to voice acting. Kakashi's English voice actor was incredible. In my humble opinion.
미래를 과거와 같이
Dum 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 da da dum da dum. Down up, down up down, up up down. Sure. I don't think that was quite right, but it was close. Kakashi is an Italian superstar in ZB. That is one hell of a sentence you just typed. Dum 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 dum.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가. 하지만 아직 기약은 없군.
Let's do one more real quick. I don't do enough of these in my free time.
마침내.
And I need the tickets anyway. So we might as well go ahead and lock in a couple of completions.
예측할 수 없게.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
태풍.
I don't know if you were told already, but on Wednesday, Luxcavations will be improved. How so? Is it worth, like, not grinding them until then? Because, I mean, I'll only do this one more probably anyway, but... I understand. Alright, fellas, I gotta go bye. Goodbye, Big Ball, and thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your work day. It'll allow you to do multiple excavations in waves, so it'll be less time consuming. Oh, that's actually kind of awesome. Because I feel like I've saved up quite a bit and would like to do many of them at once if possible. It's consecutive, so you can hear all the VAs in the clip I just sent in Discord. Alright? Let's go. Okay, I'll play that in just a second. Let's finish this up real quick.
시연합니다.
태풍. 탑봉창.
Dum 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 dum.
결정. 해본. 좋아. 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
Down, up, down, up. Whoops. Someone got staggered. Like, for example, this Luxcavation has 2 waves for 2 modules. You'll be able to spend, let's say, 8 modules for 8 waves and earn the rewards as if you played 4 Luxcavations. Interesting. Allowing for IDs like Index E Sane to use Furiosa because you can never use it on only 2 waves. So they're basically removing Skip Lux. It sounds like they're just kind of letting you build it into, like, one.
또 한 줄 길을 남겼군. 핏물.
I want to do one more, but I think we should call it there. I gotta go. I still gotta go shower and get ready for bed. Like I said, I have a meeting. An all-day meeting tomorrow. I gotta be ready for that. I am, man. We're now well over halfway. We're 350 shy, 343 shy of free Mirror Salt ID, and I can now redeem for I think 6 or 7 of these at once now instead of just 5. It's pretty good since some IDs need to build momentum. I'm really excited for this update. I hate grinding excavations and just waste my modules. Yeah. I'm definitely ready. It sounds like it's going to be very convenient for everyone. How many of these do I have by now? These ID boxes. I've got to have several, right? 379. Dear God. Okay, I have enough to get... I have enough to thread literally anyone at any time right now. That's pretty awesome. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I've been saving them up for a while, and I haven't had anything to spend them on. Like, everything that I would want to dispense for... Standard fare. Like, what's in here? Probably nothing I really need or want. That's pretty good, potentially. Actually. You should shard a burn ID then, Firefist Gregor. You can get any ID. Nice, indeed. Well, do I have enough for my poise team yet, though, is the question. And I feel like nothing really jumps out at me as far as good stuff goes. So then I kind of get stuck because I'm like, who do I pull? Who do I go for? That looks sick. What the hell? This looks incredible. Index Faust? You should get one more Poise ID. Index Faust is good, yeah? Really? Index Faust. Okay, would that be season not 6, not 7? Index Faust was she 5? No, this is Heisho. Season 7? Oh, really? Oh, Poise sinking. Okay. That would actually be pretty insane. That would go pretty ham. I don't really want another index ID because I don't want to have to follow the prescript all the time. But, oh, this would go kind of crazy. Index Faust is current. Yeah. I'm actually most of the way to Faust anyway. So we could have that like ASAP. What were you, burn and sinking? Yeah, burn sinking, okay. How close am I? Okay, so I could probably go ahead and start working on my burn team with the lamp, yes or no? Get Pirate Greg maybe then, go through each season. Where was Pirate Greg? Twin Hook. Poise Bleed. Oh, that would pair nicely. That would pair quite nicely with, I just don't like ammo, bro. I don't want to have to use ammo. How often does this fool run out of ammo? And what happens if that happens? See, some attacks cancel if lacking ammo. Where does he even get the ammo from? One of his passives? If a coin that uses ammo hits, consume all unjust enrichment. Greg for burn is Firefist, Season 5. He rolls high as fuck. Okay. Story rarely runs out of ammo. He has 7 ammo and only his skill 3 uses 1 ammo. You won't worry about his ammo. Okay. I have literally never ever run out of ammo with Pirate Gregor. Alright. None of these are available. Go figure. So, are we going to go ahead and grab Twin Hook Pirates and Faust, or no? I mean, I just need to replace Faust more than anything. She's fine sitting where she's at. It's just... It's crazy they still charge 400 for these. Go ahead and look through each season. This is definitely going to be Bleed. Yep. I recognize that one. Tremor charge. His unjust stacks from hitting enemies who have bleed. Then they pop on his skill 3 to literally double its damage. Oh, interesting. So he would actually pair super nicely with my Sinclair, yeah. Pequod is all bleed poise. Interesting. Pequod being these guys, the Pequod captain. Oh, wait a second. So this could replace my Heathcliff. Interesting. Not worried about you. The Pequod captain. No, that's bleed burn. Where's the other Pequods? Where are you Pequods at? And Captain Ish has poise, I thought. Didn't seem like it. All season 3. There's not very many of them. Are there literally only 2? I mean, the Pequod mate, but I'm not counting 2 stars. I'm just straight up not using 2 stars. My team is Pectrio, Pirate Greg, Renclair, Kuro Rhodey, and Blade Lineage Faust. I'm kind of thinking maybe... Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe Pequod Harpooner, Pirate's First Mate, and then... I don't want to go... The face when Pequod saying is incredibly busted. Pequod saying. Oh, this one. The First Mate. Yeah, but I already have the better Yi-Sang. Arguably. Pequod Yi-Sang is actually good. Yes, but I have Yi-Sang's... Arguably Yi-Sang's best ID, no? And he does poise. So, like, he would still fit on the poise team. Because if we look... I'm kind of thinking right now... Pretty sure poise. Yeah, poise. Poise sinking. I'm thinking poise sinking. Poise sinking. Yes. Pure poise. Poise rupture. I'm thinking poise sinking, poise rupture. So 1, 2, 3. Poise bleed. Poise to pair with drifting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our 6th, for the time being... We could maybe do the Gregor Pirate and just kind of drop Blade Lineage because of the pairing with Poise Bleed here. If that's too spread thin or it's doing too much at once, let me know. But I kind of like the idea of Poise being the main theme, but then it kind of being able to do other stuff in that, in lieu of... Yeah. Nah, I like your composition. Okay, cool. Yeah, not bad. Sweet. Okay. BL Salt is also Poise Bleed. I'm pretty sure he's just Poise. Like, pure Poise. Not even... There's not even an alternative. Slash power up, but, like, yeah, he is straight Poise all the way through. Yep. Oh. Okay, sorry. His defense to claim their bones. There's one specific circumstance when he accesses to claim their bones that he inflicts 3 bleed. Yeah. BL Salt doesn't proc any bleed gifts. Yeah. Okay, whatever that... what Leonia said. Anyway, I'm thinking... So yeah, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the captain, and 6. And then our 7th could be, eventually, the other Pequod... what's his name? Heathcliff. Brain fart. So yeah, I guess we go redeem for Gregor real quick, no? Yes, no, maybe? Redeem these? Whoop, not that many. How many do I have of Gregor? This is Gregor 125. So maybe we do 25 of these. Do redeem. Do redeem. Boys love more salt is just poise. 375 divided by 2. Some gifts need 5 keyword IDs to activate. Mentor Mirror can't activate Bleedio gift. There you go. So we're not using Mirror Salt then for this. Then get Liu, Isang, and Firefish Gregor and LC Faust. All for burn. Yeah, but my poise team isn't done yet. I think once my poise team is done and I'm satisfied with where it's at performance and just cool factor wise, then I definitely will start going for burn. I'm going to do 50 first. Gregor. 180 on Greg? You think 180? I told you guys weeks ago BL Salt was going to be useless, but no, you all wanted a meme. We have him now. He's cool. I like that I have him. I'm gonna split the difference. Let's do 150 on Gregor. Confirm. 296. That puts me really close. Actually, that just puts me there. Okay, let's go get him. Dispense. Bon voyage. Get over here, matey. Arg. I don't think I have enough to do what I need to do with him. I don't know. We might. Let's see. Uptie? Ooh, I've only got 128 out of 20. I've got to start grinding threads again. That's not good. Oh, I miscalculated. I wasn't there, by the way. I would have been against BL Salt 2. That's fair. You could buy threads and tickets. You have thread crates made. Do I? Oh, I guess I do. I think you're right, actually. I think you got thread bags in your inventory. I think you're right. Skip to avoid potential spoilers. That, and I don't want to be here for the next 30 minutes. Get Index Faust. You are really close. I mean, I kind of want to. It's just like, do we really need to? That's a Kanto 5 ID? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, yeah, that makes sense. That was Ishmael's, right? That ID is from Kanto 5. What spoilers? Force of habit, okay? Everything's been a spoiler up until this point. Inventory. This thing? Open to receive 1 to 3 strands of thread. So just go ahead and consume all of this, yes? Bro getting spoiled by content from almost 2 years ago. I'm getting caught up, true. Yeah, and then you'll have a full poise team so you can do burn. All right, yeah, Lightner, I like the way you think. I'm thinking, instead of, though, Index Faust, I'm leaning toward replacing Heathcliff. If you got order to use skill 1, isn't fun sometimes. Wait, what? I just need to max this, yes? Just max consume thread crate, if I'm understanding correctly. We only got 100. That kind of, that's a bit ass. Index Faust will be cheap, though, so you can basically get another ID. Yes, but I can't level it up or anything yet. That's the thing. Like, that was part of why Mirror Salt was useless. Real talk. Like, he just straight up wasn't getting use yet. Let's go level up. Nope, uptie. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I've only got 21 of his left. Oh, but I have plenty of these. I need these. I need thread. I need like 23 more thread. 23 more thread for uptie 4. Use Ego Shard crate. Use Nominable. Okay, I have 229 of these left. Well, you won't run burn yet anyway, so you should start getting burn IDs now, even if you don't have experience. That's fair. That's fair. Synergy with who for Index Faust? I need more Fred. Let's do 10. Let's see where that puts me. 24. Oh wait, I just wasted that. No, I still need more. Okay. The other index IDs? Do they actively work together with each other? I already gave my options for the big 3 burn IDs to get. You did. Wait, I can turn these. Ooh. Chat, you better tell me right now a good reason I shouldn't do this. Because I already have plenty of Ryoshu. Oh, Rodion. That's Rodion. Do I do I feel like Roche... I feel like Ryoshu makes the most sense, yeah? We hate Rodion? I mean, I don't ever plan on using her, to be honest. I'm almost wondering if we do 30 of Ryoshus, and then maybe just like 36 of these, because I don't use Rodion, and I have no reason to yet. Ring Rodion ID dispensable Wednesday? We love Rodion? Oh, well, okay. Fine. I'll do that for now. I feel like I have Ryoshu in a place that I don't really need more stuff for her IDs, is why I did that. It's kind of my thinking. So now we're going to up-tie. Oh, wait. Do I only need one or the other? Then yeah, we use the universal, yes? I think that's what y'all said to do last time. Yeah, we can gamble on her banner, surely. I don't plan to. I want to gamble on a banner that, like, means something. That matters. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got him up to level 31. And that, in my opinion, is not bad. 36 ego shard crates on Faust to get it. Let's try it. I trust your judgment. 36. On Faust? That's Honglu. How do y'all have these memorized? That's Isang. Faust. Yeah, okay. 75. For Faust, we are now at 403. You hit the nail on the head. Holy crap. Let's go dispense. Season 7. There we go. We got another one. I think Ryoshu next ID is poise and something. If it is, I'll be there to grab it. Don't you worry. I'll be gambling like crazy on it. Okay. Now we have another one that we need to work on leveling up at some point. I'm going to leave the one who grips on for now because level 40. And level 40 is going to be really difficult to get back up to. Yeah, how many crates you got? Still several. Pretty sure. Yeah, still 138. Still 138. Okay. I think we're sitting pretty. I think we're doing pretty good. 183, yeah, I think you're right. 183, yep. Let's see, we got a new word. Now, looky here, my future booty. Guest. Oh, we got prescript. Prescript. I like unsolicited advice still. It's still my favorite. You can probably get one of the burn IDs since you have about 100 shards for each sinner. True. True. There's one more thing I want to do before we go. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Alright, it has been updated. Man, I need to manage my shard and not turn it into threads frequently. Indeed you do. I suggest Firefist Gregor because of Aura. He's Season 5. Let me check that one last thing. Firefist Gregor. Oh, yeah, he does look pretty hype. Shucks. He has a flamethrower. He's goated. Damn, I'm gonna have too many Gregor IDs. I'm gonna go from like no Gregor IDs to all of the Gregor IDs. Look at the art. He refuels on defense. Wanna more viewers. Another bot chat. Like maximize the art, I mean. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, that's sick. That actually is pretty incredible. Alright, how many do I need for him? How many are we thinking? Go ahead and start investing in my burn team, I guess. Also, he screams like, rah, on his skill 3. Okay. Okay. The Dementio. Fire Fist is really good. Probably one of the best identities Gregor has. The Dementio. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. 100. Let's do 100 to start. How many Gregor shards do you have? Less than 100. So this is probably not going to be enough, but we'll start here. Honestly, I just sharded 4 Gregor, so I probably don't even know if I should use these technically. Is this a good use on Gregor of all things? Considering I'm very close on almost every other sinner. Well, not Faust, or I'm low on Don Quixote, Faust, and Gregor because I just recently sharded for them. Look at a piece of glass or fiberglass or something in my hand. I was working on my back door earlier today. I wonder if that's why. Hopefully it'll come out in the shower because it is itchy. 200 gets you average 400, so 183 should be enough. But if you're worried, get Liu Yiseng instead. He's standard fare. Liu Yiseng. Nope. Oh, he's just inflicting burn left and right, huh? This seems good. This seems really good. Holy crap. Wow. Not required, but good. Honestly, you should save for while PP rerun. Magic Bullet Otis is required for a burn team. Burn time. When is the wall PP rerun? Like, when is this going to happen again? Also, which one are you even talking about? Magic Bullet. Philip Sinclair 2, August. Oh, if I kept what I have until then, we might actually be able to get stuff too. Oh man, this would be really cool. I don't love the implication of ammo being used, but oh man, this is a really cool ID. She doesn't use ammo? Oh yeah? How do you explain Magic Bullet? I'm just kidding. Her ammo is magical, she spawns it? Okay, that's fair. It's more charge than ammo. Look at Dawn Sinclair. Yeah, Dawn Sinclair would be absolutely sick. Because, Philip, it's about time I put you to use, friend. This would be incredible. This would be such a sick ID. Philip, my man. Every 2 to 3 months, a special event happens that allows for special IDs to be obtainable. So yeah, I guess I should just hold on then, right? I mean, there's no point in trying to build a burn team if I have 2 sources of really good burn IDs that could be coming up in a couple of months, and we could save up until then. I could get back on the grind and start saving up more. But for now, get Fire Fist and Liu Sang. I'm not going to have enough if I do that, though, right? You'll be able to get them then? Are you sure about that? I don't have a lot in the way of crates right now. I think we get Fire Fist. I could see Fire Fist making sense in this case. Let's see where this puts us. 200. We're at 225 now. Crap. Anyway. I think events give you lots of crates. Once you beat Kanto 7, you'll unlock Mirror Dungeon Hard, and you'll get crates much faster. Fair enough. I'm going to say 50 for Gregor. Here. 96. That puts us at, what, 296? Almost 300? 341? So yeah, we just need to use the rest of them on Gregor then. That might not have put us at 400. I'm honestly not sure. 411. I had barely enough for Fire Fist Gregor. Watch me do all this and then them turn around and announce a better burn Gregor. It's entirely possible we get a roll-in / the Black Silence identity at some point, and that also possibly means the Gesture of Nihilism. That'd be insane. Fire Fist time! I see you spending your crate so seamlessly when I spend 5 minutes debating whether I really need that ID or not. I just know I want to eventually go burn, so I'm basically just putting in the decisions now to eliminate the decisions later. So now we have what we need when the time comes, or at least we're well on our way to. They're all from our Blink. Fire Fist office. Wait, it's better if Karos did Refraction Railway 5 for the ticket before sharding it. Oh well. Refraction Railway 5? Say what? If you can't tell by my profile pic, I really like gestures. Honestly, it was a very small profile picture, so it was hard to tell. But we see you. But yeah, easy come, easy go. We'll earn more of them. Maybe I can get the next battle pass or something when it comes out. It's only $10, so it's not too terrible. I can probably try to make sure I have $10 between now and the next one. But anyway, I need to be working on the next pass, or the next event. Not the next, the current. This event right here, I need to be working on it because we're at 656 right now. And I'm almost at this guy. A bleed sinking ID. I could actually use that for my sinking team because we do already kind of accidentally have a poise sinking team, so that'd be interesting. Karos, can we look at Refraction Railway real quick? I don't even know where that is, friend. Literally, where is Refraction Railway? Which one of these is it? Oh, Refraction Railway open? This? What do you even do with this? Unlock requirements. Clear Kanto 8. So it's something that I don't even... Kanto 7. What is this even for? What do you do? Jesus, are these the rewards you get from it? He doesn't have RR yet? Yeah? Oh, yeah, yes. Holy crap. For 25? Don't mind if I do. I'm going to keep my stuff saved up. Sheesh. Oh, wow. Oh, Lord. Yo. Okay, so Refraction Railway is kind of crazy, huh? Boss Rush, basically, one time only. Kalina, welcome back. I'll take it. I'll take it. Kalina, great timing. Because we are calling it a night. We went 30 minutes over today. Crap. We do need to listen to this real quick.
You're the guy who nailed me to the ceiling!
See, the one and the only, and thanks for hanging around all day to meet the great Marco Folgore! And today, she is your lucky day, because most people have
y'all
to
can't
wait
see
in
me.
line to meet
Hold
Marco
on.
Folgore.
I've been waiting all day for you!
Of course you have, young man.
Of
for
course
I
you
am
have.
Marco Folgore.
Knock it off! Did you come here to battle or keep introducing yourself to
Battle?
me?
What is this,
What? You said
Pokemon?
you want a copy of my latest CD? Well, here you go. Catch, have a copy of my latest hit song.
Hey, hey, let's dance all day?
If you
Nice.
insist,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I remember the duck face thing, too.
Marco Fulgore!
hey, let's dance all day, boy.
But maybe it's some kind of trick.
You caught him.
Dancing with them. Do exactly.
We did you!
Before it's too late. Secure!
I spent all my rewards from RR instantly. Oh no, I will not be doing that. I'll be holding on to mine for a hot minute.
You guys came to fight. Well, you just might wanna think of that plan.
Excuse me.
And quit while you're ahead.
You guys are underestimating a warrior. You
That's right.
What a cracked out anime.
I have something to tell you.
I have something to tell you.
I'm just a
I'm constantly in resource debt in this game, honestly. Me in real life. With that being said, thank you for watching, and as always, be sure to enjoy yourselves. Until the next one, this Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, be sure to enjoy yourselves. Stay frosty and stay humble.